How can access control systems help improve security for small and medium
Ah,
businesses?
so access control is a little bit on the more expensive side for small businesses when you start getting into security systems. The access control system is the security system in almost every single case there, but that price jumps a fair bit. So going from like a Bosch 3000 to a Bosch 6000 or an Inception is a huge jump. I mean, we're talking from like, 500 to $1,000 to like $2,000 to $3,000 in pricing. So it goes up exponentially, and that's okay. Now there is benefits to actually spending the money on that. Now the first is PIN numbers. If I'm talking to you right now and you're listening to this and you go, "Oh, we all share the same PIN number," that's not great. We should probably stop that. But when you start using access control and you can do things like using their phone, so everybody's phone is their access through, and then going to even like if you want to use like a Gallagher, the phone becomes the keypad. Same way through like Protege and Inception, you can actually arm the system if you have operator access to it, not just the normal mobile credential one. So what you do is you allow that to kind of be your user list. So you're controlling the apps, and then that controls what used to be the PIN numbers, which was hard. So if you had a Bosch 3000 or a Paradox or whatever, getting to the software to actually get into the system to program the pins was kind of a pain, even for supply like integrators and stuff like that. Um, Worst case ones were ones where you had to do it through the keypad, like actually punching in codes. Luckily, we don't do that a whole lot anymore, but some of those systems are still out there. You run into them. But access control allows you to have it to be where the system's arm till the first person comes in and swipes in the morning, and then the system will disarm. Similarly, you can do like triple swipe leaving so that you can arm the building with the swipe card as well without having to remember pins and things like that. Um, a lot of times what you would find is back in the day we'd use like auto opens and auto close, and for small businesses in particular that's not great. um, so systems will tend to struggle with holiday groups and things like that. So access control gives you a ton of ability to control the site, which is exactly why it's controlled. um, yeah, it's worth the money in my opinion. We can get smaller and smaller systems now that will do access control, so even if you have just one door, it's no longer a need to buy the most expensive system. The higher end stuff, like if we want to look at like a Protege X or like an Integrity, that kind of stuff, then we're looking at a lot of doors. Those are kind of different needs. But for small businesses, it really is controlling the access of the arming and disarming and making sure that you don't have a bunch of keys floating around. Cool. That was a long, rambly one. Let's go into the next one.